That's so bad.
The views and opinions expressed in the Straight Dope Show are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the show, the Uplift Society, or Rock the Crowd TV. The show is intended for entertainment purposes only and does not provide professional or legal advice. Listening to or watching the show is at your own risk, and the creators of the show are not responsible for any damages or losses that may result from its content. Enjoy the show.
Maybe you should go to the bathroom. He should probably just go. Even if you just go in there and walk out, it's like you should just go just to see.
Wait, when your mindset says, I'm good, I'm an adult. I got this.
I can hold
it.
Yeah, sure you can. Sure you can.
That's literally the most unadult thing you can do.
And you
go to the bathroom.
Why are you holding anything? Yo, I'm a Ludo.
I'm Trey. Why is that our cold open? What the fuck, dude?
They're fired every time. Every time. They not ready. That's
you
why.
said I'm a Ludo.
They like, yo, what the fuck? Because you start to show off like we about to, like, we giving you the disclaimer, like, nigga, don't sue us because you followed our lead. And then
we talk about random shit.
We talk
like
about peeing,
going to the bathroom,
and how it's adult to go pee. Feel me? I'm the one telling you it's adult to go pee when you need to go pee.
Do you pull it out or pull it over? That's a conversation.
Nigga, I ain't pulled it out. I ain't pulled it through. Like, nigga, that's dangerous.
What if we started this shit like that? The first question they hear. So, do you pull it out or pull it over?
I don't even know what to say right now. Like,
this is why we shouldn't cold open. We're going to the bathroom. That was random.
You were the one that was talking about it.
What are we talking about
today?
I told you. What are we talking about today?
As I told you, we getting started. You start talking about peeing.
Today, we are talking about
the trade deadline that nobody got traded on.
Nothing happened.
Nothing. The most quietest whisper. Not a one.
It was really nice. It was really chill. It was a really chill day for us.
Usually it's a hectic day.
I mean, no, actually,
nobody.
Is it Royce O'Neal? Is that how you say his name?
I don't know.
He got traded. He's a very good 3-point shooter.
So did
what's his name? Son.
What's brother's name? Patrick Beverly.
It doesn't matter.
I was gonna say you don't care.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not moving the needle. But Royce O'Neal got traded.
I disagree. I feel like Pat Bev be coaching niggas up.
Bro, that's dope that he's a coach on the bench, but like he get in the game sometime, but he a coach. That's cool.
Yeah.
That don't mean they winning. They traded him off the team that was supposed to be competing this year.
That team ain't competing for shit with Embiid out.
That's coming back.
That shit done.
We coming back.
Wrap.
We know we good enough.
It's a wrap.
So we got rid of Patrick Beverly.
Yep.
Of all the people.
It's a wrap.
You don't think he's a part of our winning core? When Joel comes back?
I don't think y'all was going to win with Joel regardless. Damn. So we going to get some other pieces in here. You don't think so?
Can we at least frame this conversation with the thought process that he could have taken them there? Can we at least do that so that we can entertain
taking them where?
To the playoffs, deep in the playoffs.
No.
Damn. Jesus.
To the playoffs?
Not even going.
Deep in the playoffs? Nope.
Give them a little bit.
Not at all.
You would have gave up. Somebody would have beat you.
Somebody would have made him sad, man. We've seen it multiple years in a row. It's every time.
He would have said it was his teammates or something.
He would have he threw him under the bus last time, and he the one that quit. How you quitting and you gonna say it's my fault, nigga?
We need more people out here. It can't just be me and James Harden. It can't just be us.
Then stop playing like it is, trash ass nigga. Like, what the fuck?
And then the next year when they traded that nigga, they literally let people just beat themselves. And it's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we good now.
They like, I'm going to shoot 60 times and then be like, but we need other people. Pass the fucking ball, dog. Like, what are y'all doing?
He was going for an MVP.
Uh-huh.
He wanted to be known as the best.
And I still never give it to him. So
around.
He's not.
No one's around.
He like the best of the second round. Like he like second tier to me. Like there's
even after his 73 points, 70 points,
that shit
72
inflated.
points,
Them points is inflation. That shit ain't real. I don't give a fuck what they say.
It's not real. It's not real,
bro. Because he can't. You know why? All right, you're making me go in on this.
We talked about that.
I wasn't gonna do it.
We talked about it last week.
What? No, well, we talked about the points, but I was gonna say him specifically. Like I said, like that's why I was pausing myself. I'm like,
I ain't gonna go in on him.
I'm not
No,
trying.
I'm gonna go in on him. We're gonna go ahead and go in on him. We got time.
Plenty of time, right? But he's not durable. And for him to be like, oh, he wants to be great and these things like that, it's like, bro, even in those seasons, you was not a day in, day out person.
No, it took him 3 years to get on the court as well.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it's like, so that's cool. You're not great to me if you you're what's his name? You Greg Oden with a better training team.
I just think he's Mr. Glass or something like that.
Yeah, he's that. Right, he's not, and everything he's did to get that MVP or whatever. It's like you copy James Harden's blueprint. That's cool, but you 7 feet tall. This is ridiculous.
I mean, it is cool. It's not exactly nice to look at, nor does it result in winning in the playoffs when it matters. So that's where you throw your hands up and say, well, what's the point?
The fuck was this for?
What was the point of you being good in the first place, the way that you're being good?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it. This is why I'm not the biggest fan now, and it was one of those, like, as you come up, I'm seeing what you could be, and you're not turning into it. This is why I feel like Shaq has so many issues with all the big men that aren't dominant, because you have skills that says that, right? Mm-hmm. And Joel, more than even Giannis, more than any other big man, Jokic, more than anybody else, he has the skills to be extremely dominant, physically dominant. On top of the fact that he's got finesse, dribble moves, he can do all the things you want. He can even go to the free throw line the entire game and still give you points because they can't guard me. So it's like, you have this ability to be dominant in a way that no other player in the NBA can be, but yet we still don't believe in you. Like, that's a big problem to me.
At all.
You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
If I was a company trying to market myself around you, this would be what I'm telling you to your face. Mm-hmm. Like, you are all of these things, and I still don't believe in you. Mm-hmm. You have to make me believe.
You got to show me something.
Somehow, some
way. He ain't never showed it to me. That's why I feel the way I will.
Nah, son.
So, what we're really talking about on this trade deadline is the lack of activity.
Because nothing really happened across the league. It was a super pump fake from everybody.
And what was funny is it's like, yo, everybody been calling for Klay to get traded. Like, on every show, on every NBA-centric anything, when they bring up the Warriors, they talk about Klay Thompson and say, hey, we got to get him up out of there.
And it really is. It is time. Like, if we were to get into the Warriors, like, we'll get into them later. But, like, this is definitely the time to trade Klay. We'll just say that. So,
with that, at the trade deadline, you like, oh, he about to get moved. This, that, and the other. They in talks with the Bulls. They trying to get Caruso. They in talks with I forgot the
Atlanta. Yeah. Trying to get Murray.
Yeah, right. And then you look up.
In talks with the Mavs, apparently. We were in talks with who the fuck else?
Look,
we did say the Bulls, right?
Yeah.
So
so then you look up and you see it's Klay Thompson's birthday.
On the trade deadline.
So
nobody thought about this before? I don't know that nigga birthday.
I don't either.
I don't know that nigga birthday, but if we ain't trading him before the trade deadline, we damn sure not trading him on the trade deadline. It's Klay Thompson.
It's his birthday, dog.
Why would we do it on his birthday?
Y'all hate him that much?
For real? Shit, like he playing bad, but he ain't that bad. We gotta get this nigga out of here at all costs.
Like, yeah, that as soon as I saw that it was his birthday, it's like, oh, bro. Whew.
For real, bro. Like, that is the story of stories that White talked about. Like, once again, if I was a writer, this would have been my leadoff. Klay Thompson needs to get traded, but his birthday is on the trade deadline. Is this blah, blah, blah going to actually happen? Are they going to do this beforehand? Blah, 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 blah. It's not really working out with Kuminga. Blah, blah. You know how we really mix in the real issues of the team?
Bro, you would have been ahead of the game. No, hey, they not trading nobody.
Like I said, we don't know this nigga birthday. We didn't know it linked up on the fucking trade deadline. There's no way in hell they were going to trade him like that.
Like, we don't hate you, bro. Like we still kind of like you, dog. But
it's actually, did you see the clip of Klay?
Which one?
Of him talking about getting benched and dog, that shit was kind of depressing. Did you feel anything for him? You didn't feel nothing? Did your heart give a little?
I'm laughing only because he is exactly what I said he was. Like, he is exactly the sensitive dude that's like, bro, he gonna go cry in the car. He gonna go, like, he gotta go swimming. He gotta go chill out. Bruh, he gotta go calm his nerves,
He was on that camera like a nigga that got shot down in front of all his homies.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's cool, you know. You know?
But
I'm not mad about it. Things happen, you know?
And it is what it is.
It is, you know, I was good back at a time. You know, and
bro, he was
isn't that anymore.
Look, when he said, you know, when you go from being one of the best, he was about to cry right there, bro.
No, for real, bro. I
felt him. I ain't gonna fret.
Once again, like getting turned down in front of all your friends, bro. Like, I was one of the best at one point. I would have never gotten shot down in front of nobody. All the bitches was on me, son. I was that nigga.
You was.
And now, greasy bitches is telling me no. That shit is humbling as a motherfucker.
Yeah, man. I'm saying.
For real, bro.
So, yeah, I'm telling you, bro, they couldn't. It's the nigga birthday. You can't just trade a nigga on his birthday. If I hate you, bro, I'm trading you on your birthday, right?
I was real life looking at this shit, thinking about Murray and all of that. Like, this could really work. That fits. You know, the Capella thing. It's like, we need a big man. This is it. I like this. This could be a thing. This could actually make this team rebound. Nah, that wasn't real.
That was not real.
That was not real.
That was great. I appreciated it because nothing happened. Like nothing. Like usually it's a
team. You know, the Lakers, they talked about getting all kind of players.
They got what's his name off of waivers or something.
Nigga, Spencer Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie.
I mean, you know his name.
Dinwiddie.
You know his name. He's somebody if you know his name.
He ain't though.
Huh?
He the nigga that you get on your team on 2K and try to figure out how I'm gonna trade him off. Who am I going to trade him for so I can make the team better? That's who he is.
Huh.
And that's who they got. That was their upgrade, bro.
So with the lack of trades, everybody just cool with who they got?
Basically, it's, well, they keep saying, because I don't understand it to this extent, but it's the new CBA. It's making people, the teams not want to make moves. You want to hang on to your players. And you want to hang on them to the offseason because you can just pay them yourself. It's better to hang on to your players and not trade them. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm willing to take the risk of keeping them myself and seeing if they pan out than giving them up for anything. It's just not worth it anymore.
Okay.
From what I've seen, and that's what people keep saying. And as the trade deadline panned out, the only team that made the deal was the fucking Toronto Raptors. And it's because they had two players they really needed to get rid of.
Yeah, Siakam and OG.
Yeah, they needed to get rid of them for years now. And they couldn't do it because they couldn't find the deal they wanted. So they ended up settling.
Okay.
Siakam, they kind of got a good deal, but they still settled. They wanted a young guy and they wanted picks. They got picks and they got a young guy, but they didn't get great picks nor a good young guy. They didn't get a great one. You know what I mean? If we traded for them, we would have got a great young guy, as you've seen now, and they would have got pretty decent picks. No, we're not giving that up for Siakam. Siakam's cool. I like Siakam. You know?
Yeah, but what would he...
But he's like a blue Power Ranger, bro. Don't nobody want to be that nigga. It's like, yeah, you know what I mean?
That nigga called him the blue Power Ranger.
It's like,
damn,
cool,
son.
you own the group, bro. That's nice. Like, he ain't moving the needle.
That's so fucking hilarious. Cause, like,
who was he?
Bro, we fucked with the green one. We fuck with the red one. We fuck with the white one. We fuck with the black one. Like the others was girls. Nobody ever wanted to be the blue Power Ranger.
It's cool though. He part of the group.
He on the gang, but
you know
yeah,
I mean? If he came in talking about I'm a Power Ranger, it's like,
hey,
that's what's up. But ain't nobody tripping off you like that.
Bro, we don't want you.
We ain't giving up our star picks for you.
You not fucking you not Tommy.
Right. You are not coming through with the flute. That nigga was saucy as shit, son. And fuck the whole team up. You aren't that guy.
That nigga showed up inside the Zord, bro. That's some thug shit.
He one of the niggas getting thrown out the Zord, bro. When the team go down, you go down. We just beat them with Kuminga. Why would we trade you for him? Our team ain't that good, bro. Y'all wouldn't.
Nah, because, we play on 2K and he looks really good.
That's literally what it is. Mm-hmm. We think because he got these stats, he's going to move the needle. No, he's not. He doesn't change anything for you. For maybe Indiana, he moves the needle because they're not going to get a shot at a player as good as him anywhere else.
Right.
Unless they drafted him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's why they don't give up on the guys they got. Oh, yeah. Miles Turner been there forever. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's just what it is.
Yeah, no, if you good and over here, bro, you
staying here. Uh-huh. And if we get anybody, nigga, even Buddy Hield, we probably want to keep him. It's like,
Buddy Hield not bad.
He's not bad. And we would like to try to figure this out. We aren't like the Lakers where anytime we even say we want a guy, we magically just end up getting him. Yeah. It just don't work out for them like that.
No, they like the Kings, bro. Whoever we drafted, let's see how good you are. And then when somebody wants you, we gonna sell you.
We try to fleece them.
Yeah, we gonna try.
And that's what the Bulls tried to do to us. And it was like, bro, what? They wanted Kuminga and picks for fucking, what's his name? The white
Caruso?
boy. Caruso, nigga.
I mean.
Fuck out of here.
Ball eagle, bro.
He cool.
You gotta let him fly.
Once again, I like Caruso. You know what I mean? Don't want me to come up with another analogy? Like, I like Caruso. He's nice. The ball, the eagle.
He be soaring, bro.
That's really cool.
You calling him a blue Power Ranger too?
He ain't even a Power Ranger. Whoever they friends is.
Bruh, he said he's not even a Power Ranger.
That nigga is Jimmy Olsen, bro. That nigga. He has potential, son.
Damn. Well, he'll be something in the future.
Maybe, bro. He the Guardian.
Ain't he like 30, bro?
He the Guardian, nigga. He come in with the shield. And when the real heroes show up.
That's rough, yo.
Fuck out of here, bro.
That is rough.
Caruso. We're going to give up our starred young guy for Caruso. That's, once again, a team that can't actually get anybody trying to fleece you for what the little pieces that they have.
Well, I mean,
he's valuable to some extent, yes.
I think that they would, it's not that they trying to fleece you. It's that depending on what your team is actually trying to do.
What do you value him?
I feel like he can actually do everything, to be fair.
Cool.
Like he's not like, oh my God, why would you go get him? But he's not a superstar. The Warriors
are the particular team that we would want a Caruso. We get those all the time. We had DiVincenzo last year.
But that's what I'm saying is he fits on the team with his play style. And he's like, he go in there trying to grab rebounds and shit even though he ain't that tall.
We already got that in a rookie, bro. Have you seen Pajinski lately?
No.
Bruh, he went three back-to-back games of double-doubles. Only rookie to do that shit since, you know what I mean, the 60s or some shit. Uh-huh. Dude's 6'4". Okay. He doesn't jump well. He just plays hella hard.
Doesn't jump. Well, so I guess you got a Caruso. Yeah, I guess you got a Caruso.
Already.
Well, maybe you want another one.
We play this nigga 35 minutes. We don't play Moses Moody. We couldn't get Kuminga on the court, but we play the hustle little dude.
Yeah.
That can't jump.
So let's put another one. Let's get another one.
where I say that he cool, but we ain't giving up our star dudes for hustle guys.
To be fair, Kuminga was not that until like last week.
Until he went and said, I don't have trust in the front office anymore. I don't believe in the coach.
I mean, but I'm saying,
when he said that, the owner sat in on coaches' press conferences, and magically, this nigga started after that, and since then, he's been going crazy.
I'm saying
that's the story there.
Well, no, but I'm saying like, it sounds like they trying to fleece you, right? But if you not if we wait, let me put this in perspective.
Let me say it. No, because I really want to put this in perspective. When your competition, Paul George, is getting on podcasts saying, "Oh yeah, I like the trade for Siakam. You should make that trade. I think the Warriors should do that."
Fuck him.
No. When your competition is telling you to make the moves that aren't good for you.
What I'm saying is, in the Caruso case, when you asking for whoever is asking for Kuminga, because of the way y'all had treated him up to the point, feel me? Like he ain't never shot. Like he's shown glimpses. We've seen what he possibly can do.
It's funny too, because they say they value him, but they showed you they don't.
You see, exactly.
It didn't make sense.
So when you saying, oh, they was trying to fleece him for our stars, it's like, bruh, he wasn't a star until he said y'all suck. Like that's what happened. You're right.
I don't believe in this.
Everything you said was correct until he said that he wasn't a star. So it's like, bruh, we gonna trade what y'all treat him like. Y'all treat him like a hustle player, bruh. So here, we're gonna give you the veteran hustle player.
That's what you want, right?
Like that's how y'all
treat. Like. And the funny part is, bro, if fucking Steve Kerr was ahead of this team, he would have did that shit. He would have loved to do that shit. He would have traded him for Siakam in a minute. He would have did that in a heartbeat. He does not want young guys. This is why they don't play them. This is why he likes Pajinski as our only young guy, because he does the old shit. He does the old nigga shit.
I mean, okay, so if we're talking about a type of player that is more AAU centered than college basketball centered.
Yes. 100%.
Oh, then yeah, I'm probably with Steve Kerr.
But he don't want to coach these dudes into being
nobody does
players.
No, hey, check this out. Check this out. Like I usually knock Steve Kerr, but because we put it in this context,
you can totally go ahead and be okay with it.
I'm like,
but as a fan, we were always looking at Kuminga and seeing that he was capable of this. We've seen it the whole time. He's put the glimpses up, but we never gave him 30 minutes back to back on any game. Well, like ever.
Well, it was. I think, like I said, in this context, I can understand where Steve Kerr's coming from because it's the same thing that all the college coaches are saying now.
I think it's just as simple as he didn't want to coach young guys, and y'all kept giving me young guys.
But when you say young guys, you're missing the point. Because it's not just young basketball players. They're not all the same. When you have a kid like Pajinski who went to college and shit for a few years, he has to learn how to be a professional at this sport. When you running up through AAU and you get 1 year in college, that's the COVID year, and then you become a pro, who's taught you basketball?
You don't know shit.
Who taught
y'all
you?
Putting it on me. No, I feel you. I see where you're coming from.
That's my point.
I can give Kerr a little bit of credit.
That's the only point. But
my problems are that I've seen this for 3 years. It wasn't just 1 year.
No, but because that's where the starting point is. No matter how good you are, bro, you don't do the basic shit that a professional basketball player should do secondhand. You shouldn't be. I shouldn't have to tell you where to be, what the position is. Nigga, get in position. I shouldn't be telling you from the sideline, hey, no, nigga, you read the defense. This is your job. But because you came up in the AAU, you get the ball and run. You the best player on the court. You do your thing. All right, cool, bro. We don't do that here. You see what you mean? So if I'm your coach and you're not fucking listening to me, all right, bro, sit on the bench. Great, you had a great game and didn't do shit I said. Got you, bro. Sit on the bench. So hey, like that, and I understand it from there.
I feel you, but Kuminga did what was asked of him. He tried at least. He wasn't like Kelly Oubre.
No, I'm
Kelly
saying
Oubre is on the same team with Steph Curry, and he's not passing the ball. You know what I mean? Like, he's 25, 26 years old. He's learned enough and should know by now. hey, this is the greatest shooter alive. Let me get him the ball. But no, I'm going to keep it and do some dumb shit. That, I can understand not wanting to coach that. If Kuminga was that 3-4 years in his career, I would say no.
But the thing is, we only see the show, bro. We don't see what they do every day in, day out practices and shit. So
I saw him doing what was asked of him and not being rewarded. And everybody this year could see it plainly. But I saw it last year. Well, but it's okay.
But there you go. But that's what I'm saying is I don't want to we already started this relationship as I got to teach you way too much for this position that you're in. All right, cool. So we're going to see how far you get. Okay, you finally made the turn and started listening, kind of, but you still do your own shit. So I gotta handle this. Plus, I got Draymond and Klay and Steph over here being dysfunctional. Like my nigga, like as great as you can be.
It's funny too, because like when Draymond got suspended and got his shit together when he came back, he's been on track. When we finally decided to start benching Klay because he's really, really fucking bad, things started to get on track. We put Kuminga in the starting lineup, which we should have did 2 years ago.
Got better.
Things got a lot better.
Yeah.
So when we did the shit that we should have been doing, we knew we should have been doing.
But again, now you gotta have a catalyst. If I don't want to be here, I might be trying to get fired. I don't give a fuck. And then hey, I'll tell you like this: when you get disillusioned in your job because shit just suck and you hate it, you don't tell nobody you want to quit.
I'm gonna say it one more time. He did not want to play or coach those young guys, and they kept giving him young pick after pick after pick.
Like I said,
hanging on to him.
No, look, like I said, when the shit's not going your way, you don't quit. You just be like, well, whatever.
My nigga, when they traded James Wiseman away, what did they get back? GP2.
Yeah, got our guy back.
So
yeah, bring him over here. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
I feel it to an extent, but also he's a little stubborn. Is what I'm really trying to say.
I mean,
he's extremely stubborn. And this is one of those ones where Kuminga has been going off to an extent where it's like, once again,
it's undeniable.
You can't stop the sun from shining, and he really tried. He tried to cast as much shadow of a doubt as you possibly could on one fucking person. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, we was trying to get him for Caruso, bro.
Anything that's a vet.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like it's the way the cookie crumbled in this situation, right? Because again, you looking at how it's affecting one player, right? Like this is all about Kuminga and how he feels about his career, where his trajectory and blah 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 blah. But there's how many niggas? 13 other niggas over here, and then there's 3 more that's just like you. That they young, they trying to get this shit in, and they not getting their time either. Plus, we got these old niggas that aren't accepting their new positions. That like we can give it to them all we want to. We can tell them, "Hey, bruh, this is what you about to do," and they look at us like, "Okay, no." They say okay, and then they go do what the fuck they want to.
I'm gonna try.
That's it. So it's like I feel like it's a lot, and when it's one person that. He just getting the short end of the stick every time. Like, and it's not your fault. It's just, nigga, there's priorities
too much,
and shit.
Yeah, it's too much. And, Moses Moody's still getting the short end of the stick.
The unfortunate part is somebody always got to.
You know what's funny? I think we finally uncovered why. Like the conundrum of why he won't get played. He doesn't have dribble moves enough for Kerr to trust him. And that's what he wants for his offense to work.
Moody?
Because Lester Quinones...
Hold on, dog. Hold on. I'm going to let you finish.
Lester Quinones is a G League player who can dribble a little bit, shoot a little bit. And he's good as a point of attack defender as well. That's another thing that Moody does. They get by him.
Okay.
He tries to recover. The dude is a hustle guy.
Nah,
he does get beat.
So I feel like
these 2 things are Kerr's like pet peeves.
Bruh, you can't tell me you give a fuck about dribbling and got Klay Thompson on the court. That's number 1. Number 2, if you're getting blown by on defense, that's a problem. I understand.
But the reason he wants dribblers is because we're trying to get Steph and Klay open. This is why everybody else has to be able to dribble, even fucking Draymond Green, who's turned into an incredible floor general because of that, which is weird to say, but it is. Right, that's real.
Like I said, you can't tell me you care about dribbling with Klay Thompson on the court.
You're trying to get the ball to him open so he doesn't have to dribble. He's been dribbling too much and looking a lot worse because you don't have enough dribblers on the court that can get him open. That's the reality, man. This is why I wanted Murray.
I don't like it.
You're not trading Klay for Murray. You were trading Wiggins and maybe CP3 picks for Murray. That's what would have been happening. And it would have made it work because you have another defender out there that can handle guards, small guards, so nobody else has to. And he can dribble, so Steph doesn't have to. And it's off him and Draymond to get these other shooters going. That's how it always worked, which is what Iguodala used to do.
I wouldn't know. I don't.
Yeah, look, I'm saying, like, I get it, but we're past it. He ain't that guy no more.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel you.
That's where I'm at.
Like, but this is the philosophy that they keep trying to follow.
I hear you because you did a great job of breaking it down because that's really detailed. But I'm like,
it doesn't work anymore.
Like, hold on. Like, you know what? Not even that. Klay Thompson couldn't dribble back then.
No.
It looks
really bad now.
So when you telling me he don't dribble, it's like, okay, so Klay on the bench, right? When you say he can't dribble, Klay already out the game. That's what you're telling me. Because I'm like, ain't no way you got him on the court off his foot or this man. He dribble like I dribble.
So you know how I was talking about?
I ain't played basketball in 4 years.
You know how I was talking about Pajinski, right? All right. So since he doesn't really offer anything but shooting, and that's been so this year. Pajinski does everything else. So when we put him in the lineup,
he got a squire,
bro. When we put that, no, it's literally Steph who has one. Where it's like this little nigga loves him, and I'm gonna do everything I can for y'all. But if you put him in the lineup, he will do everything he can for the team. And it looks so much better when Klay isn't in the lineup.
Yeah, like I said,
it's really bad now.
That's my point with Moody, where I'm like, you concerned about dribbling, but because based off of your philosophy, is to get the other non-dribbler open, and it's like, well, why don't you just push him off? And then you got somebody that's like,
I would have did that, but they're not. They still have Klay in the starting lineup, even when they play Pajinski 35 minutes. And Klay only gets 15, we still have him in the starting lineup. So this is what Moody has to go through, where it's like, those aren't my skills, is dribbling and shit. I'm a sharpshooter, and I need this shot. I can't get this shot, bro.
Too many people need the ball.
It's just not going to happen.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I got my whole year planned out for the book club shit. Like, hella in advance for the first time ever.
So you reading books forever now?
I always read books.
Nonstop. See, because you know what? You're a good person. You know what I do?
Watch anime.
And read quests. And the video games.
Hey, you know what? It's what, you know how you told me I gotta get with shit? It's like, I gotta be okay with niggas that read the fucking lore of the video game.
Thank you! Finally!
At least you're reading something.
It's stupid. It's not necessary.
Dumb as hell, bro. But fucking, they wrote that shit,
but
so
it
read
matters.
It don't at all.
It matters to the game.
What's that fucking game?
The more you understand
what's that shit?
The Witcher.
The Witcher got the longest fucking scrolls ever.
If you take that game seriously, though, before you hunt anything down,
you find out. Hey, all the details is there.
You're investigating it. You're trying to figure out what it is, what I need to pick up to fight it, and how I can plan this out correctly.
That takes all the fun out of just running up.
That is the fun of the game. That's why people love The Witcher. You don't understand, nigga. You thought I just go in there and
start slicing niggas, bro.
That's not the game.
Then you run to the other niggas and slice them niggas. That's the game.
That's never the game.
It is the game.
That's not the
Fuck
game. Fuck that
bro. Reading
you
shit. I read books. Nigga, what I need a video game reading for?
Bro, we trying to be wizards out here. And when we get to the end of the game, we not just slicing some shit and hoping that we get through it. And it's fun. No, we're fucking amazing. And we do some shit that you didn't think was possible in the game. You look at it and be like, I didn't know you could do that. That's and we say, ha ha, nigga.
It's not true. Because I get to the end of the game and go to IGN for the walkthrough. So I know all the special tricks, and I know where you gotta go to get them if I ever get stuck.
It's just hilarious. Witcher is definitely that game too. You can just go through that shit like it's a normal game and never understand what you should have been doing.
No, don't have to care about nothing. Just keep fighting. Just keep fighting, bro. That's all you usually have to do.
There's a whole lot of quests.
There's a lot to read in there. There's a lot. I've seen it.
It's a lot of reading.
Read a book.
If you play any of these fucking Elder Scrolls, there's hundreds of books in these things.
Yeah,
you can literally just sit there and read through their library.
Okay.
It's as nerdy as it gets, but hey, man.
Some of the books I got in the book club is Westwood Giraffes. I don't know. The wife picked it.
You don't know what it's about?
It's about somebody trying to transport giraffes from like New York to San Diego or something.
I would not read that.
And then and it was like during the Depression.
I still wouldn't read it.
And then Answered Prayers. So you know Truman Capote? Bruh, they got a show, bruh. The Capote and his Swans on FX.
Nah, I don't know what that is.
All right, so dude was a writer, right?
Okay.
And he was friends with all the socialites in New York, right? And he got commissioned to write a book. So he was writing Answered Prayers. And in Answered Prayers, he was just basically telling all of their little secrets and shit.
Oh, these people?
In the book.
Oh, wow.
Bruh, so, and before the book came out, he dropped a chapter or something in like the Esquire. And everybody found out that the book was going to be about them. And so he started beefing with all the chicks, bruh. That's in the book. So you got to watch Capote and the Swans to see the fallout from the book, and then read
the book,
or so read the book, or read the book and then see the fallout from it when it dropped. That's just lit. Then
that's not a bad one.
Subculture Vulture.
What's that about?
Moshi Kasher. It's about 6 different scenes of his life, like different cultures that he's a part of. It's like Burning Man, rave scene.
It's like Siddhartha.
Shit like that. Like who?
Siddhartha. Where he went around and studied different cultures.
No, he didn't study them. This is just him living.
But
yeah, so deaf culture because his mom is deaf and things like that. We went to the book premiere, and that was pretty dope. So that shit's cool.
So that was interesting.
And then 5 Cart Soul. This one is just a group of short stories, I think. I know nothing about it. I just was looking for a book to add to the list. It was like, yo, this looks like something I read. Stories. It says an antique toy dealer makes 2. Oh, that's what it was. There's a story in here about a train that was commissioned by whoever was the Confederate captain, Robert E. Lee. It was like a toy train he had commissioned, but it ended up in like a reverend's house in Brooklyn. Right? I read that line. It was just like, I'm going to just cop that book. And we're going to see what's up with it.
This nigga. Okay. Random. Very random.
Yes.
I would read those 2. The praising, the answering prayers. Mm-hmm. And that subculture vulture. I would read those.
Hey, look. And our book club is the only book club that you don't have to read the books. We don't give a fuck if you read them or not.
Just come through. To us talk about
That's it.
How dope this book is.
Or not. If it's trash, people will let you know. That shit was trash.
Was not worth reading, bro. I don't understand how you
niggas hated the Jim Carrey book.
The Jim Carrey book.
Jim Carrey got a book that's it's kind of psychedelic.
Do you like Jim Carrey as a person?
Absolutely.
So you would like kick it with Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
You think so?
Why not?
Okay.
Do you think, would you not?
I don't think I would.
Why?
I think he'd kill my vibe.
What gives you that impression?
Things that he's said in general. Just...
Oh, I feel like I could have all those weird things that I'll never talk about on the show or with people. I feel like I could talk about with him, and he'd be like right there with me. Feel me? Because that's what I'm saying.
I feel offended, but
I read the book.
I may accept that.
Check this
and
out.
Internalize that and improve myself.
Nah, look, check this out.
Because apparently, I'm worse than Jim Carrey.
You're not worse. You're just not as far out there.
I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Nah.
You don't know.
Like I said, if you read this book, you would understand you would come back like everybody else in the group and be like, nah, fuck that shit. I didn't like it. And then I was like, I connected with it.
This is my favorite book. What do you mean?
Like, I like this one. I picked it. So, hey.
Honestly, do you like what's the word when you theorize like the life, the world? There's a word for it.
I don't know the word.
Philosophy. Do you like philosophy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
Like that song by KRS-One? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh.
No. Just philosophy in general.
Okay. Just the
thought of the world and the study of
I mean, yeah, of course.
Because think about it.
What do we do here?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But this is why I'm like, are you a philosophy kind of guy? Like, I just like the thought of, investigating how things could be thought about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's like, but that's what I'm saying. The shit that I'll never talk to with people when it's like, yo, that's too far gone, bro. Like when I tell myself it, it's like, yeah, keep that to yourself. Like, but then I read that book and it's like, hey, he might know some shit about what I'm talking about.
I mean, I fuck with you, but I feel like at the same time, I would just be that person that you could be like, hey, let me bounce this off you real quick. And I'll see if you should be straight or not on this thought. I would be there for you.
Yeah, nah. Sometimes,
I keep you on
No, see, that's the thing. I want to just keep them thoughts where they are. Like, I'm
never going to entertain them thoughts. None of them at all. But the fact that he's around makes me know I'm not
the only one. That's it. That's exactly what it tells me. Is it tells me I'm not the only one.
Right. I'm way more on the surface.
See, exactly.
See, because my weird guy was the dude that wore the Naruto headband in the class, and I was like, "That's crazy."
And all he did was wear a headband.
That's all he did.
Look, your mind was blown.
That's crazy. That's crazy. He did that shit.
Bro wore a headband to school, and you like, how could you? That's just wow.
That was some real shit. That meant something to me though. For real.
I get it.
Because I wouldn't have done that. I would not have done that.
Yo, so, ain't nothing else on that list.
We never had a list for the second episode.
No, we didn't.
We just, what do you, wing it?
Freestyling, man.
Wing it what? Wingity wung it one. Wing it wung it. Wing wung it. Ring the wung it wing. Ring it wung wing. Ring it and they rung it ring.
All right, that's enough.
All right. I'm not high, I swear.
Nah, so the American Fiction is on Amazon Prime. I bought that shit yesterday.
The fuck is that?
That Jeffrey
Wright
the
movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's already out?
Yep.
How the fuck was it out? You just watched it in theaters a week ago.
Yep.
It makes sense.
Hey, like, bro,
I'm like, what the fuck is that? I just bought that shit.
Like it's in your pocket right here. Yeah,
what?
It's already available. But I think it's because it's nominated for Oscars and shit.
So they want people to watch it and buy it.
Absolutely.
No, we got to market this somehow. I should say they should just put Taylor Swift in the fucking commercial.
But also, Amazon made the movie, so it only makes sense for
put it on Amazon.
I mean, if they paid to make the movie, and then it got the festival releases and shit, right? And then it got your limited run, and then it hit the theaters for a couple weeks. It's like that's enough, bro. You didn't hit all the markets, bro. If they wanted to fuck with you, they didn't fuck with you. Now we at the house. If they want to, they can. So yeah,
that's cool. Hey, let me borrow that. I'm gonna get it back to you.
I'm sure you are.
I swear, bro. Let me hit that up,
bro. I've been thinking that how you can't borrow DVDs no more You can't.
Who has a DVD player?
Exactly. You can't. What's it called? I'm not saying you should ever try to rob anybody, but back in the day, you ran up on somebody and they had a wallet that had money in it, right? In 2024, niggas got a phone with Apple Pay. Like you can't,
Are you unlocking their phone and doing all that?
Bruh, you can't even take their phone. GPS tracking. We know where you at.
We also know what you're ordering. We know what you're doing. You shouldn't do it.
Don't do it. It's exactly.
Don't do it.
It's wild how it's like, yo, this shit is just set up real easy. So I don't know why I was thinking about that. It's just funny.
That's random, but you're right. You're right. Be more cautious out here in this world, in these streets. You know, like Beyonce should have been about her little. I'm about to.
Bruh, can you please stop mentioning Beyonce? Can you please? Don't. You trying to get the beehive on this? You trying to we're not trying to get attention that way, dog. That's not how we doing this, okay? Yes,
who cares? Nobody cares about Beyonce. Do they?
Somebody.
You don't want to say anything about her. This nigga's scared, bro.
They had that.
They gonna get us. They gonna get us,
bruh. They had that whole show swarm about a Beyonce-like figure that got a chick out here serial killing behind the Beyonce. I don't think
you understand the power.
Like figure, not Beyonce.
I don't think you understand the magical power of being a Swiftie. Nothing can touch you, bro. Everything you want in life will just magically happen. I should have been a Swiftie before, so then my Niners would have won somehow. We would have. Oh, she would have been okay.
She would have been dating Brock Purdy,
something like that. Yo. I bet you they had him in a lineup, and there was like.
She liked the fade.
No, for real. It was like him or Travis Kelce.
She was like, I like the fade, bro.
What's our other dude? George Kittle, to the other tight end. They was like, we gonna get you a tight end. And they was like, what you think about the color red in these niggas?
Like, that's messy. I don't like his hair.
He looks sweaty. What about this guy?
Exactly.
That nigga married, bro. That nigga married. Yeah, that's not right.
That was funny though.
That is funny.
It's still it's just a joke.
I still think they put that nigga in a lineup. She had at least 16 people in front of her. And It was like, who do you think you might fuck with? And she was like, I'll try this one out. Then they called that nigga up. It was like, what you think about fucking with Taylor Swift?
No, they did it. They did it in the interview, bro. They just asked him the question in front of on TV, so they got his answer.
Hell yeah, I do it. It was like, cool. We gonna figure this out.
I mean, but bro, let's be 100% honest here. I don't care how much. I don't care if it's Dr. Umar, dog. If Taylor Swift come knocking,
nigga said Dr. Umar.
He not answering, my nigga.
He gonna stick with the beehive.
He gonna stick with
the beehive somehow.
If Taylor Swift pull up with her
presidential
caravan,
just like Tupac did with Madonna, and not tell nobody. And that's what that nigga gonna do.
That's my point. That's my point.
Hey,
right
we
there.
saying all of this, and we still said she alright. She cool.
She cool, bro.
She cool.
I mean, like I said, if she come knocking, I'll leave.
She fuckwittable, you know.
Yeah. So, again, there's nothing on that list.
What are we talking about?
I have no clue.
So why are we not ending it?
No, because I don't want to.
This nigga's like,
I'm trying to see what else I got. That peanut butter, the PB&J. I got to tell the people.
About your drink?
Exactly.
Oh, so we should promote alcoholism. All right, let's do it.
Delicious alcoholism. Make sure if you're an alcoholic, you drink that good shit like this PB&J. You get that peanut butter
and you get
whiskey.
your water in after you drink.
Or not.
No, you get your water in while you drink.
Okay, whatever, nigga.
Nah, but nigga, get your water in while you drinking.
That's cool, bro. I understand.
But just making sure that we informational while we out here.
We are informational.
Telling people to drink all the time.
Tell you.
Just making sure that we doing that, though.
I'm telling you about this perfect brunch cocktail, okay? You get the peanut butter whiskey, right? Then you get the blackberry whiskey, right?
Sorry.
And then you get some Mountain Dew.
So peanut butter whiskey, first off, just for people who don't know, that is a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know
that is real.
Hey, that's one of them things I just found scrolling through the Wines and More shit before I was buying some other alcohol. I was like, oh, that looked cool. Boop.
It was tasty as fuck.
Right.
Okay, so you know how something's smooth, but it's just smooth, and you just be like, oh, that was smooth. That's nice. And then you think about,
was smooth, but it ain't got no taste to it.
You know, and then you think about like, what can I put with this? Oh, that was cool. I can drink this more often. Take this home. All right, this one had some taste to it, but it's smooth. So it's like
liquid butterscotch.
Yes, there you go. Imagine having butterscotch cookies, right? And you just eating your butterscotch cookies, and then you were like, let me take a couple of shots. And this goes perfectly well with your butterscotch cookies.
Or just a butterscotch from grandma's purse.
That's real.
So, like I said, though, perfect brunch cocktail. You get the peanut butter whiskey.
I just didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't either. And the blackberry whiskey, which I also did not know was a thing.
I didn't, but that seems more likely than peanut butter whiskey.
It does.
You know?
You're right. Then when you combine them and then add some Mountain Dew on top.
Some Mountain Dew? Why Mountain Dew?
Because Mountain Dew began as a whiskey mix, so I was like, let me try that out.
What?
Oh, back in the day, right? I'll be watching YouTube. Shout out to whoever made that video.
I'll be watching YouTube. See, I'm informational on that.
Yeah, I'll be watching cool shit because niggas make it. And bro brought up the history on Mountain Dew, and it was made as like a whiskey, a drink to mix with whiskey. Wow. That was the original concept, right? Huh. So I'm like, hey, I asked the wife, hey, bro, did you know? And she was like, nah. It's like, next time, we gonna try it.
So we get some whiskey.
Bam, got the peanut butter whiskey. Got the fucking Mountain Dew. Then the bruh came through with the blackberry. Now I got a PB&J.
It was hella good.
It was delicious. I drank 90% of the bottle.
Man.
I was like, ooh.
That sounds very nice.
Yo. Yeah, so Super Bowl is great because of that.
You know, I don't know about the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you do.
But you know what was nice? Steph went off. Did you see Steph?
No, nigga, the Super Bowl was on.
Steph was on the day before, and Steph went off.
The night before the Super Bowl?
Yes, and he had one of the games of the year.
That's like Christmas Eve, bro. We tucked in.
He definitely had one of the games of the year. It was really nice. That's what I'm thinking about. He had one of the clutch shots where that nigga caught the ball, spun around, and hit that shit. Just 1, 2, 3. Spun around and hit that shit. Didn't even look at the rim. Nothing but net. Game winner. That was my highlight of the weekend because my team lost the Super Bowl. So yeah, glad to see Steph. You know,
that's good. I'm glad.
That was great.
I'm glad y'all gonna get to the play-in.
So that was funny because people are really excited. They're really excited, and they're like, "Hey, we gonna do something now. This team is good now." I'm like, "Nigga, what?
You gonna make it to the play-in?"
It's the same team. They just have Kuminga doing better. It's literally the same team. Klay still looks bad.
Y'all didn't add nobody. Y'all didn't trade.
We didn't do anything different.
No, yeah, like I said, it's
because they playing different lineups. They found a lineup that worked, bro. That's what they did.
For now.
Yeah, they found a lineup that works, and they're really happy about it, and they think now we can win the championship. Okay, sure. Niggas gonna get their hearts broke again. I'm not gonna get it broke.
Let's go.
I know they're gonna lose, and it's gonna be okay because when we come back next,
you gonna lose in the play-in or make it?
I don't even fucking know at this point. I don't think this team is that good. I think it's really cool to have Kuminga going off right now, and we should just embrace that. That we have a player that can be something.
You have a future.
And we didn't trade it away because Steve Kerr wanted us to. We're not going to. I think that was pretty clear because this was the moment. This was the moment.
Bruh, I'm not, I don't want to be that guy, but I will be we talked about all of the things that have happened with the Warriors that aren't necessarily basketball related. So, all of these things, like I said, when you own the squad going through some shit, we locked in with the people we got right now. But once this season is over, we reevaluating and making changes, in my opinion. That like, because like I say, because it's one of those things where you had discussions and shit already, but then things happen, right? So it's like all those things get pushed to the side because real life happened. But once we get through this season together, wherever it end up, nigga, was cracking out. Like, what have you done for me lately? That's my opinion going forward.
They're going to be okay.
Why you sound like you at the hospital and you just came out the room and closed the door?
I don't know what else to say anymore, man.
That's not funny. That's funny. It's not funny.
I just think I'm a little, distraught after my team just got destroyed.
It happens.
And then that's all I got now is the half mediocre team that niggas really like believe in. And I'm like, I'm trying to be honest about it. I'm just trying to be honest about it. I do not believe in them. I don't think they're going to go very far into anything. I think Steph is amazing. I think having Klay come back probably would be a detriment to the team. Draymond Green is pretty nice, but he's a little volatile. He just had another game with Nurkic, right, where everybody's happy that he didn't get close to being suspended. But reality is he's still kind of fiery, and he may go off and not shut up and get kicked out and then be out for 15
for whatever
games. So that's not good.
Volatile is the key word.
Big problem. So I'm looking at all these things, so I'm a little more realistic than I feel like the other fans are.
I mean, I've popped your fan bubble enough.
Yeah, you're mean, dude. You're not nice. I had a lot going on.
I don't appreciate.
I had a lot going on.
I don't appreciate you people calling me mean.
You people.
I'm not mean.
You people. You people. If it's us people, that means there's a plural in there. And
I don't know what you're talking about.
You need to be listening to us.
I just know you people don't know.
Multiple people telling you ain't shit. And you need to figure it out.
Nah, they didn't say I wasn't shit. They just said I was mean.
Figure it out.
It's different.
That's how I say it.
Ain't shit and mean is not the same.
That means you need to figure your shit out.
You could be a really nice mean person.
That ain't shit.
That's not, see, where does the ain't shit come from? The ain't shit sound like you just throwing sauce on it, bruh. I just be mean sometimes. I be realistic.
That's your life, is throwing extra mean sauce on shit that's not necessary. So you telling me I'm mean for telling you who you are?
Yes. Absolutely. No, you can't tell me that.
I can't tell you that. We out here talking about, I just tripped this nigga. He got up, smacked me. He smacked me.
Yeah.
How you gonna let him smack me though? That ain't right.
Didn't you
leave him alone? You be talking about leave him alone. How you gonna let him smack me though? Leave people the fuck alone. I'm talking about that shit ain't fair. These niggas don't care about me.
Hey nigga, didn't you start this shit? That's not the point. Yo, so this has been Straight Up Show. I'm Luno.
Trey B the Wonder. I can finally take this off. I feel really upset. I'm just not happy. All right? I wanted donuts and I'm trying to stay away from sugar. I need some kind of comfort food.
How the fuck?
Of some sort. Being high
tacos, my nigga.
Tacos are good.
Hey, shout out to Taco, my nigga. Dude, okay, so do you do DoorDash?
No.
All
That's
right.
a lot of money. I go to the place.
All right, cool. So over there off of 65th and 65th and Folsom, they got taco. It's taco and then an A at the end. Mm-hmm. They got the best tacos in town.
Oh,
about to order some. Actually,
word this nigga said,
bro,
God, they got the best.
I've been searching for the best, right? Like, so I was searching for the best full wrap chicken. Found that. right? Then I was like, I'm gonna search for the best tacos.
Where's the best wings? Because they said it was Fortune, and that was funny to me. Because when I was looking for the best wings, I was like, "Well, this is the best I could get here."
The best wings, to real shit. The best wings that I've had recently is at the Something Bird downtown. Let me check my Google. That's
about the only thing I'm really looking for.
It's the
at one point I was looking at Drunken Noodle, but then I realized people just make that differently every time.
Yeah. That's why it's Drunken Noodle. It's however the fuck I feel like. Nah, but this place is a tiki bar. It got a toucan on the light. What's the shit called? They got the best wings that I've had recently. Like, texture-wise, delicious. The Jungle Bird on J Street.
Bird, okay.
They got great drinks, too. It's a cool place, actually.
Smooth.
It's a cool spot.
All right.
So yeah,
I didn't know about you. Did you know that Wingstop has bone-in chicken?
Our chicken wings bone-in.
I thought it was all boneless. Every time I've ever gone with somebody or seen the menu or somebody suggested something,
they said boneless.
Every single time.
Nah, bro, you know you could get flats only.
I didn't know they had bone-in chicken. Like
so Wingstop been around for like a decade now, my nigga.
Shit. I didn't know.
It's not the best, I'll tell you that right now.
Damn.
But they got good flavors.
If you say lemon chicken is a good flavor,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That's never been.
Like, I've never been violent with you, bro.
We gonna fight over some lemon pepper wings. Like, yeah, nah, that don't. That's ridiculous to me. And the fact that people like really love them is, it's like, what's up with y'all taste buds?
Thank you.
Like, what did y'all eat growing up that makes you think that lemon pepper wings like
it's the shit? Like, that's what I go to. And these be the same people that hate pineapple on pizza.
You should like all that nasty shit. Eat fucking lemon pepper wings. I'm just saying.
It barely mixes. I'm not gonna say it doesn't mix. I just don't think it tastes well. Like, I would rather have everything else. Give me any kind of barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I don't.
Any of them.
There's too many other options. Actually, you know what my favorite is? To be fair, is just salt and pepper. Like, salt and pepper wings.
Salt and pepper wings.
Go work
every time.
Good. Or the jalapeno wings when they put the certain juice on it.
You know what is trash almost every time? Buffalo wings.
You're right.
Are never good.
The extra red ones.
Not good.
Never. Yep. You're right. I agree.
Never in my life have I been like, let me get them buffaloes.
Really, all of the popular flavors all of the 3-4 flavors that everybody got, it's like teriyaki the only one that might be good everywhere.
And that's because they have that bullshit buffalo option. They make sure they got that with the ranch.
Yeah. Well, and now, you know what? Hey, now you know how I feel though. Real talk is, it's like, if you gotta put sauce on it, it can't be that good.
Kiki's chicken they told me to get that so many times. I'm looking for good chicken out here. I'm looking for good chicken. Go to Kiki's. Get this. Get that. It was so trash. They didn't even season the meat, my nigga.
Oh. They expected you to put sauce
on that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what I'm saying. When you have to put sauce on it, when you have to for it to have flavor, you ain't doing it right.
If I wanted chicken nuggets, bro, I go
chicken nuggets, bro. Yeah,
I get the 20.
They way cheaper.
That's all I want.
You can get 40 nuggets for $10. Hey, what you
mean?
What
are you talking about?
So I think we're done now. Let's try this one more time.
Anything else? You know, Gumby.
And of all things, this nigga said Gumby. Like, nigga, we ain't seen or heard from Gumby, nigga, in 30 years.
How random can I be before we stop? Hold up.
Oh, you remember them gargoyles, nigga?
Hey, Gargoyle smack, brother. That was a show that might come back. That was hella dope.
Gargoyles was a cartoon that had a pistol in it.
She did. With the gargoyles, though.
Yeah, with the gargoyles. She got brick niggas behind her, bro. She's shooting at you. That's crazy. All right, man. I'm Ludo.
I'm Trey B the Wonder.
This has been Straight Dope Show. I hope you watch this on Rock the Crowd TV. If not, please do. You can find a cool sweater like this one on the straightdopestore.com. You can find a cool sweater like that one on clearance because they lost. And with that, we're going to have a good day.
I really don't like you.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
I'm not. Stop saying that to the people.
Even necessary.
But it was, though.
That was just like a deep shot.
That was